I'm Yetti and it's time for GIDLE. This has been requested a lot, so heads up if you're new to the channel. The way that I do this discoveries for like when I'm first getting into a group is I want to understand what makes them tick, what makes them special. Yeah, and just kind of see different sides to them. So you are going to see music videos, dance practice, lives, because I like to see like, yeah, different angles. This list was created or like helped by people in Discord. So I had like a kind of chat and people suggested songs that I should do and versions of it. So if you feel like a particular version should have been in here, join Discord so that you can help me out next time. Oh, church bells? Oh wow, this is a whole wow story.
There was a kingdom, and a great war for the throne started. The war was so terrifying and ruthless to everyone. In the middle of a brutal battle, a young girl cried out, "I am the queen." Everyone sneered at her, since she was just a little girl. However, she didn't listen to others, but kept on fighting. With her life, with all her might.
I love this message already.
As a queen, and those who saw her said, "She is a lion."
So she proclaimed herself a queen before she was actually a queen. Oh wow. Oh yes! Yes! Listen, they haven't even sang. The warrior queen. Oh, the queen. Crown. Wow. This is like a musical. Oh, outfit. Oh my gosh. No, but seriously, the way she's walking. Ooh. Nah, her voice is like eerie. Are we halfway? Shut up. Do you know what? Even the way that they're walking, they're literally walking how lions would. You know, like when you see lions, they walk with their shoulders first and it's very like slow, sultry, graceful. And they're doing that and matching the voice with it being so like soft with the tone, but yet the impact of the words and the way they're just coming at us is so intense. Oh my gosh. Even pain. They're elite, they're lions to the industry. Their music devours. Oh, the harmonies. The choreo on that, the queen, the throne that then transfers into the lion. Oh no, they love it. They have different types of fierceness, because this one seems a lot more slightly gentler. She's intense. Oh my gosh, I love that outfit. Woo, girl! Damn. Oh. Oh my god, no, I love the fierceness of those lyrics. Who are you to even try? Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I agree. No, this is iconic. I love. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love the whole messaging. If you've watched my stuff before, you know I'm like very into messaging. And definitely empowerment as well. And this is like, it's super savage, but in a very empowering way. The way that they're talking about, well, they're asserting first who they are. And then after they've asserted that, it's like she's going through the things that people have done to try and tear her down. So the words that people are using, like just the atmosphere that people are creating to say that you can't do this. And literally like breaking down what's gonna happen. It's so savage. I love it. It's so savage. Breaking down that as I step up, as I do all these things, that the applause is gonna come. So it's gonna be successful. I'm creating this path. It's gonna be successful. So like, don't even like test me. And then reaffirming, I'm a queen. Sorry, it's actually iconic. Oh, but this walk. This girl on the right, I think did she start it? Their intensity in their eyes. Oh, we're full circle. We're full circle. Oh, the throat. Even love.
We are K-pop, Mnet.
I love their use of lion and queen. So the lion, like both are saying the same thing, that they're on top, but the lion is representing more of the savage side, the like devouring side, and the queen is representing more of the success side and how they're doing like both things are like, they're encompassing both, and both are going to get them to where they need to be. And I love that. Like, I love the imagery of that. This is gonna sound so embarrassing. So embarrassing, but like, when I'm feeling really down, I don't know why I'm telling you this, when I'm feeling really down, like if I'm feeling very insecure, I do tell myself that I'm a lion. Lionesses are the ones that actually protect the family. They're the ones that actually like effectively do everything. They can't so they have that like fierce side, but they're also caring, and like they have pressure, but they handle the pressure well. So there's just so many aspects of like lioness that I think is really inspiring. So like, when I'm feeling really down, I tell myself that, and I think that's why maybe I'm like really registering with what they're putting out, because I like that affirmation, because you do need to affirm. Listen, like, there are so many people in this world that will tell you that you can't do things and that you're not good enough, that you need to tell yourself that you can do things. And I like that we started out with them affirming who they are, and they ended affirming who they are. So they're telling you a story. Some songs, they start in a certain place, and like if it's inspiring, sometimes they'll start like slow with doubt, and then it'll like build, and at the end it'll be like a affirmation of who they are. But they started and ended in the same place, so they're just letting you into the story, but your opinion doesn't change the story in any way. It doesn't change the trajectory, and I love that. Yeah. It seems like intense eyes are their thing. Oh. And we're getting the reference to destroying again. Oh, I love the production on this. I love how it builds, and we get this like pause right before they then get into this very like spiritual feeling. And I'm wondering if this is like a thing, because even in the first song in Lion, they started off with church bells, and we're clearly getting imagery of like spiritual things, like this kind of scene right now, but also like how the voices are floating. We're getting the contrast between the white and the blood, and blood is often because of Jesus, it's often used to kind of symbolize pain, but also redemption from pain. So this is very interesting. I love that it's already deep. I love that it's incredibly deep. How the beat drop becomes hollow, because sometimes it becomes harder. This is interesting. The colors that we're getting are... Wow, sorry. The colors that we're getting, white, black, red, and the like the other color is purple royalty. So we're getting like the blood, the pain. I think they're using red to be the blood. We're getting the white and the black to represent contrast of light and darkness and purity and sin, and the journey of that. And it seems to be like a very inward, it feels like a mental health thing, to be honest. Like at the beginning when the girl is dragged away, it looked very much like an asylum. And then the second girl that came on that like wiped the blood, and then there was like clearly a struggle, like she's having a struggle. All of them are I feel like they're all representing some, oh yeah, and we're getting I would go insane. So it feels to me as it's very much like a mental health, like digging into yourself to find yourself and find healing, find recovery within yourself. And it's just, I just love that there's depth to it. I love the depth. Oh, I love her rap style. Tangy. No, wait. I went too far back, but I'm not mad. Man, the contrast between her smiles and the lyrics being so dark. Ooh. There's no pill. There's no quick fix. There's no pill for the like issues that she's. This feels, not only is it poetic, it actually feels very personal. It feels very real. It feels like they're actually a part of the writing process, because it feels very personal and intentional. I know often rappers in groups will write their stuff, and just like the delivery of that, it feels, let me know, but it feels very much like they are a part of like the writing process of this song in particular. And she's just covered with the barbed wire. You are insanely beautiful. Oh, this chorus. Oh. Yeah, and the apple, the temptation. And every time purple comes, it seems to be the lyrics seems to be pretty positive, like more positive around that time. So it almost feels like they're also describing different characters, and like within that mental health journey, that some of them are like in the black, in the darkness. Some of them are trying to get to the white but falling, and then some of them are in the like purple kind of, you know, royal status, like which they're using to represent like the positivity and being like a yeah, so like color myself with strong purple scent. So they're like trying to cover themselves with that royalty. Because it's conflicting. It's conflicting. I feel like they're all different characters. Oh, and the whispers. Oh my gosh. Oh no, the whispers. I think people's voices. Wait, guys, listen, this video is gonna be so long. I'm so sorry, it's gonna be so long, but there's just so much to unpack in this. The fact that they're whispering, or like they are whispering, and then one of the girls is like whispering to the other, and you would think that she would pull her ear, but she's pulling her eyes to almost say like that's actually the gateway. What you're seeing is the gateway to people maybe like causing you offense, like, because you know, like gossiping would be through the ears, and like negativity that you hear would be through the ears, but they're flipping it and saying it's through the eyes. Like, you know, it's like see no evil, almost like you need to, that's too open, you need to block that side. Who's the she? Themselves? Oh no. Oh no! Stop! Why would you end it there? But then I guess that's the whole point. It's not neatly wrapped up in a bow. It's a journey, and it's almost like she's losing the battle, and we need to also, now it's our response, like we actually need to look into ourselves as well. Man, that's actually the deepest way that they could have ended that. I'm actually glad they didn't end it in like a kind of it was very frustrating though, but thinking about it, it's actually better that they didn't do that. Okay, so apparently this is their first song, right? I think. Oh. I really like her rap style. Their roles though. Their roles. There's the same writer, because the themes are all the same. Burning up, scent, fire, it's all the same. It's the same team. Oh, it's getting higher and higher. Oh! They're praying for you. They're desiring you with that move. I feel a very like, she's very significant in this group. I really like their style of confidence. It feels very assured, like I'm watching them and I feel very at ease. I feel very comfortable with what they're presenting. Well, with this one, I'm not like on the edge of my seat as much, because I feel like it's not like the other things where there's like, you know, obviously it's a dance practice, but there's not like things jumping at you. There's not like lots of wow moments. It's all generally throughout very confident, very stable, assured. That's what it is. It feels very assured and they feel very assured. She's very significant. Good dancer as well, man. You wanna get naughty? Ooh. Like these different tones. I'm getting deeper. There's not lots of difference between them when it comes to their dance, like, ability. It feels like to me anyway. The blonde girl is very expressive, but I wouldn't necessarily say like she's the main dancer because of that. I just feel like her style is very expressive. It's like her rap style as well. It's just very expressive. This girl in the middle, actually, she seems pretty solid as well. What are you trying to frame? Queen. This girl in the, I love when she winds her hips, I have to say. And she's straight. But listen, she knows how to flow those hips. Even the other girl as well with the black and black. Okay, new song.
Okay.
Coins. Hey. Oh wait, we're getting more rappers? This is 5. One's left?
Okay.
That's true. Wait. That's true. Because in Latata there was 6. Now there's 5. And actually Lion there was 5 as well. So one of them has left. Or just isn't around. But from Queendom to now, that's a really long period. So they probably left.
If you wanna sit down, stupid like that. My mom is so oh my god then. Okay, I show you what's in my bag.
My bad.
If you wanna sit down, stupid like that. My mom is so oh my god then. Okay, I show you what's in my bag.
I do. I like Hazel's voice. This is shameless. I like money since I was born. Woo! All these rappers. I like the braggy nature of this. They're using the fact that a lot of them are now doing raps, either like very solid raps or they're doing like more kind of melodic raps to show that bragging part as well, that they are good. They're good at a lot of different things. And I like that they've done it on this type of song because it's a flex, like it's a flex song. And the fact that they're doing that is also a flex. So I don't think we've heard the main rapper yet. I hope she hasn't though. Oh, this is her. It's too distinctive. Come on! Nah, I love this song! This song is a flex. Boss baby. I'm not too young for what I'm able to do. sense. Oh gosh, her tone is sexy. That was all in English. Hey, look. Their fierceness, their intensity with their eyes is consistent throughout. Just a loving tomboy. It's a different type of tomboy. Ooh, they. Whoa, what's that? What's on the car? This is my attitude. Okay. Is this the girl that started Lion as well?
Look at you.
Oh my god!
I got to drink up now.
I'm not drawn now. They're using a rock beat to be rebellious. This is the rapper. This is the rapper, right? Because her tone, even in singing, carries over. Very high pitched. Oh, you can't just pick her up and mold her into what you want. Oh, I like that. And that's a theme throughout as well. This stuff like love can't make a single scratch on my body, because they say love hurts and they're flipping it and saying even love that we know hurts won't touch me. It doesn't even make a scratch because they're just impenetrable. And that's something that I feel like we've seen throughout the songs as well. They reference love not being able to hurt them. But it's not like a rejection of love. It's just that it's not gonna cause them to go, oh boy, yay! Yay! Stop! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, I'm going back. I enjoyed her swearing. I usually hate swearing. Like, I never swear, but I enjoyed that. Come on.
That's why I don't wanna play this ping pong. I would rather film a TikTok.
Different generation. Like it. Oh my gosh, I love them. I actually love them. I love this. That they're in. She's in the kitchen and it's like girl's place is in the kitchen and you've got the dolls here, the Barbie dolls that are placed here, and she's saying that's not where I'm gonna be. I'm a new generation, using the TikTok to be like it's a new generation. I'm not, my place isn't in the kitchen. My place isn't just to like look after a man and be like pretty and perfect for him. I have my own entire identity.
Play this ping pong. I would rather film a TikTok. Your mom raised as a prince, but this is Queendom, right? I like dance.
And reference to Queendom.
I like to act.
They're blending the voice. You are brutal. Oh, they might cry tears to you. Oh my god, they say it multiple times. I love her.
Said you get it? You get the song right. You get what I mean, tomboy.
Oh, playing house. She poisoned him. Oh my gosh. Damn, this is a no, guys. This is a statement. If you try and mold them, it's not gonna work. You're gonna die. Oh my gosh. And they're wearing like feminine outfits here whilst they're saying they're not a tomboy and neither man or woman, because it's not like, oh, they're a tomboy so they're going to wear men's clothing and be like only emphasize their masculine side. They're saying I can be both masculine and feminine and just still be me, and if you don't accept one of those parts, then it's a problem for you. I can't believe they blended him and then poisoned him. My god. Are you allowed to do things like this in Korea? I thought Korea's having like quite a few kind of issues when it comes to like feminism and people's view on feminism, and thinking that all feminists are like the ones that want to blend them. And then within this and like all the women are kind of trying to like the moderate liberal feminists are trying to assert that they, you know, that they just believe in equality for men and women rather than like denying men. And within this whole context, they're like, yeah, blending man, poisoning him. This so countercultural. This is so like, I don't give an F. My god, this takes balls. Or boobs. And they're letting the love fly away. If you don't accept me for who I am, your love can go. Oh my gosh. So they may not have been like involved in the music video. How many disses is possible to like this guy who tried to change them? Like, there is no compassion. There's no compassion whatsoever. And I guess this actually really does fit what I think I'm learning from them from the beginning, that they are very clear on their identity and who they are as queens, as lions, as, you know, confident people. So you trying to mold them is literally the worst thing you could do. You trying to change them is the worst thing you could do, because even if you hate on them, they turn that hate around for positive gain. So that doesn't affect them, but you trying to change them is what affects them. And it couldn't be more clear. I loved getting into them. I loved the messaging. I loved their confidence. All of that. I'm so here for it. I'm gonna watch their live performance of Tomboy on Patreon. So head on over if you want to see that as well. Otherwise, maybe I'll see you again for another GIDLE performance. Wow. Wow.